Hello and welcome back to my channel, Brahmaloka Tarot, for another pick a card reading, your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards, and each pile has a different tarot deck that will be used. So let me introduce your piles to you now by showing your significator cards and magnets selected for your reading. Pile number 1, you have this card. Ancestors. And that is with this beautiful orange butterfly magnet. Pile number 2, you have this card with Mycelium. And that is with this fiery colored flower. It's a magnet. And then this is pile number 3's significator card, the portal. And that is with this beautiful blue flower magnet. So please take a look at these 3 piles. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Pause the video if you need to take a little bit more time. Otherwise, go down to the description box or the comments section below and click on the timestamp that corresponds to the pile or piles that you chose. And I'll see you in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading. This is your significator card, the Ancestors card, and it says Guidance, Protection, and Lessons at the bottom. Your magnet is this beautiful orange butterfly magnet, and I'll set that off to the side. We will take a couple of tarot cards from this tarot deck in just a few minutes here, and then we'll dive into your reading after I read the channeled messages. So I have channeled messages today. I have been trying to do that every single time I do the piles now. So every single pile has channeled messages. This one came through a little bit more like words and thoughts and visuals. So anyhow, I'll read it through to you. Either you take it or leave it, but the channel messages are coming through for you, and this is what I have. So I have all of this here. I'll read it out for you now. It says heart beating fast with question mark, anxious, excited, which one? Ringing in the ears bilaterally, left and right side. I wrote down mantras, recitation, poetry, ancestors, karma, ancestral knowledge passed down from generation to generation, DNA activation, and light codes. Then I saw this laser liquid blue light, like a fluorescent blue color, if that's of significance to you. Vibrant, very bright light, very bright colors. And I also heard aquamarine. So that might be of significance to you. I have written down sandwiches and sandals, living by the beach or sandy rocky terrain, and climate. I wrote down typhoons, thunderstorms, the color magenta, angelic guidance. Angels are your ancestors, which is very interesting that it came through like that. And they wanted to say you are prepared. Let yourself shine and you are protected. I wrote down no fear, fearless, Lion's Gate, low, oh, no, not low, law firm. So that might be of significance to you. Law firm, HPA axis, medication or meditation, question mark. Choices, adverse, angles, right angles, airways. And then I have onions and garlic. Some people may like to use onions and garlic in their food preparation or their foods. I have succulents. You might have succulents at home. And that's what I wrote down here. And then I wrote down and heard, feel the burn. And then I heard and saw Trump and USA. I don't know why that came through for pile number 1. I wrote down confusion and then just be and feel. And then I wrote down the letter A in parentheses. So maybe your name starts with A, or there's something about the letter A in the alphabet for you. That's what came through. So that is your channeled messages pile number 1. And we're asking, well, we're saying this is like your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. This is the last month. I was meaning to get this out a little earlier to you guys. However, it did not happen that way. So I apologize for that. But here we are. And we are almost 1 week into or we're like 1 week or a little over 1 week into December 2024. So anyhow, this is probably just like a mid-month predictions, psychic predictions and energy predictions at this point. Let's take a look at this. This card came out. It came out after the channeled messages, and it says ancestors, guidance, protection, and lessons. So really interesting that came out. Definitely a sign of transformation because we have this butterfly here, the butterfly magnet. So, and then monarch butterflies might be of significance to you. That's, I think, like a monarch butterfly or something of that sort. Butterflies, caterpillars, something to do with Alice in Wonderland, calendula. There's other things that are coming through, just random. It seems random to me. 111, that's the number that's coming through for you guys. So maybe something starting new, something starting fresh for you, for your group. We have like a lot of, well, we have some little cards and big cards. Let's start with a couple of these cards though from this tarot deck. This is the Awaken Tarot deck. I've really been liking this one. This one is one of my newest in the collection, but like definitely had a really deep connection with it right away. So you'll probably see it a lot more often in the readings. So this is pile 1's energetic and psychic predictions for December, mid-December, the rest of December 2024. Okay. Is there anything else that wants to come through right now, or will it be a little bit later? Oh, wow, that one just like flew. So there's 2 of them that wanted to come through. We'll just go with 2. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, talk about something new, something fresh, start of something new for you. And a new body, a new being, like fresh start in a job is what I'm getting. And then we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. You are building something. You are building something with others as well. So it may be the start of a new business endeavor with friends or with family or with people that you enjoy being around. There might be something to do with like, I'm hearing like projects, even for school. Like if you're in school right now, say like college or high school or something like that, you're working on a project that is really going to be like acing it. That's what I hear. You're going to ace this project. And it's with others. You know, you're doing this with like a group of people. Let's continue to take a look at what these other things say here. We've got like some small cards. I'll take a look at this one first. We've got the sacral chakra with carnelian, which says letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. So the first step, like the Ace of Pentacles towards success, is letting go. If there's anything that is not serving you at the moment, that you need to let go of, that you know you need to let go of. Habits, thought patterns, people, situations, clutter, baggage, yeah, something like that. It may be to go through your clothes. Maybe some clothes need to be given away. Uh, there's something that's like you need to let go of, and that's the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is also connected to your uh, creative pursuits, your creative projects, your creativity, water element, definitely emotional creations as well. Something that really has to do with like your emotional attachments to these creations. So you might have some sort of emotional investment in the creations, in these projects, in this new project that you're starting, an emotional attachment because you want it to work. You want it to work a lot. Let's take a look at this. We've got Eros, and I'll take a look. This is the Pocket Archetypes, the guidebook. So I'll take a look at Eros. I'm pretty sure I know what it means, but I'm going to take a look anyhow. This is really, really tiny. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if I can see this. It says, when light, it's passion, playfulness, sexual health. That's the sacral chakra right there. When it's dark, it says madness, projection, obsession. Okay, so Eros, love as desire, eroticism, and sensuality. Through Eros, though Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality or eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads to us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? What are we awakened by love? Or why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, with nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive as separate from, that we are separate from. Eros also allows us to momentarily unite our hearts, embrace otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart, and remember, uh, through though the way is circuitous, you are always being led toward its center. Okay, and that's there's a diamond at the center of this person's lips. I'm even thinking like what you speak can turn to gold, or can turn to diamonds. Um, Something to do with your speech, something to do with your creation, your creativity. Your ancestors really want you to know that you have like this really creative uh persona. This lifetime you're supposed to create something, and I'm not really even sure what it is specifically for you guys, because I'd have to do a one-on-one with you, but this is coming through big time, like your ancestors are. It's like this DNA activation, and I really think that the generational um, blessings passed down to you are something to do with this, the light codes activation, DNA activation. There's something to do with like this, these projects that are happening, the passion and sensuality and desire and the sexuality that you're experiencing and feeling. It's like so new, it's so fresh. It's like this feels really good in my body. I'm actually really heated up right now, so like if you saw me, my face would be like bright red right now. Yes, I turn bright red when I get flushed. It just happens. So that's how it's feeling, this flushed feeling, this flushing of the skin. You know, when you meet someone who, oh, that's another thing. Like you might be meeting someone new. You might be meeting some new people or meeting someone new, and it might be like a new development of love and sexuality. I don't know, something like hot. Something really hot. It's heating me up. I don't know. Anyhow, that's how it feels. And it might just be that if it's not a person, it's definitely a project that's heating you up, that's getting you going, like really making you feel alive. Okay. Let's see what this card is. It says exchanging gifts. I thought it said enchanting gifts. Okay. So it says exchanging gifts, number 27. Gift exchange. Well, that is, tis the season for that. Maybe there's some sort of, like, especially with letting go here, it might be showing that some of the things that you have laying around that you no longer need anymore, maybe you could exchange them with a friend or other people, or go to like a, I don't know, a, I don't know what they're called, but there's like places where you can exchange your old stuff for someone else's stuff. You know, if you want to do that, that would be something to look into. Exchanging gifts may also just be that time of the season. It is around Hanukkah and Christmas season right now. So I think like that exchanging of gifts is something that's like a reciprocal giving and receiving. That reciprocity, that exchange is happening, and it feels really good. It's like it gets exciting, is doesn't it, like to feel like you're being thought of, to get something that you really enjoy, or to give something to someone else that they would really enjoy as well. So it's definitely a reciprocal feeling, and that intimacy that can happen when you have an exchange that's just like, oh yeah, I really wanted this, thank you so much. Or for the other person to say that to you, you feel so good after that. You know, it is something to think about, at least in this. And maybe that's why I have like the heart beating fast, anxious, or excited. It might be both. I don't know. There's definitely some new love or newness happening, and even a new love in some sort of project, like I said. Let's see what this is here. So we've got Mercury with in Cancer in the fourth house with intuition. So your intuition, it seems like that's coming online for you. Intuition, exchanging gifts. I wonder also if has anything to do with your DNA activation, something that you are gifted. I'm hearing you're gifted, and your ancestors want you to share with you the gifts that have been passed down from generation to generation, and now they're giving it to you. You are being activated right now. And your sacral chakra is being activated right now. And I also hear your solar plexus chakra, the self-esteem, confidence, um, it, yeah, that personal power chakra center is opening up for you. You're feeling more powerful in yourself. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. We've got spirituality. It says Neptune. Oops. Can you see that? Little bit of problems right now with the autofocus. I'm not really sure what's going on with this. Maybe the focus is maybe you're feeling a little unfocused or something like that. Neptune can sometimes be a little hard to deal with when Neptune shows up in a reading. But there's spirituality, and it says a star forms a window into another universe. There is a window opening somewhere in your psyche. Step through and activate your imagination to experience extraordinary dreams, spiritual creativity, and a profound connection with the cosmos. You really may be connecting big time with your spirit guides, with your ancestors, with the angels, with your star ancestors. That's what I'm hearing as well, your star ancestors. There's a deep connection to spirituality at this time. You may have just opened up to spirituality. You're maybe just like soaking everything up, learning everything that you can with spirituality. That's why you're here, maybe watching these videos. It may also just be that you're waking up to the spirituality within yourself, and these cards are very activating for you. Maybe it's time to, work with tarot and oracle cards on your own. I don't know, something like that. There's definitely something that's coming online for you at this moment. So we have an animal power right here. We're going to take a look at that. We have a couple other cards. We have the swan. Look at that. How beautiful. Do you see this? Oh, I don't know why it's getting all weird. Okay, it says swan with awaken artistic spirit. The swan is also, it mates with another swan for life. So it's also kind of like maybe finding your other half, maybe having a love in your life, like art is your love, or maybe something where it is kind of artistic for you. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I'm interested to know like what you, because there's a lot that's flowing through in my mind right now, but there were a lot of colors coming through, like aquamarine and magenta. There's angelic guidance, you're prepared. So let's take a look at your other cards here. We have the frustration card in the upside down position. We've got magic. So releasing frustration, and there's magical opportunities happening within your life. This is quite amazing. Um, yeah, just look at that. There's so much passion, there's so much magic happening in your life. You are a magical being. I really think that your ancestors had some sort of uh ESP, like high intuitive senses, maybe clairvoyance or clairaudience, or um, a gift with art, artistic talents, music. But I'm seeing more of like art, like paintings or drawings and sketchings and card readings as well. I don't know why that's coming through as much, but anyhow, that's what is coming through. Let's see what this one says. Increase your knowledge. Number 15. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. So, this is just connecting you because you are like soaking things up. Like I said, you are a sponge. You're soaking things up right now. This is just the beginning for you, right? So, if you're wanting to learn something new, this is a really good time to do it, especially if you have time for this winter. If it is winter, it might be summertime for you wherever you are in this world, but nevertheless, whenever you come here is the right time um, for you. So what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is class intuition classes on tarot reading, classes on if you wanted to do like pottery or like any arts and crafts. From what I'm hearing, if you wanted to take classes like that, you can go on to like udemy.com. There's a lot of like classes there that you can learn on spirituality. You can learn astrology there. There's so many people. You can learn for free as well on YouTube. So take a look at what's out there. Just educate yourself. Get some books if you'd like. If you like reading books, otherwise, like videos are wonderful to learn. And YouTube really is like one of the best learning outlets, learning tools that I've found, a lot of people go there, they are self-taught, they learn themselves, like on all this DIY stuff or spirituality even. But just be aware that like spirituality, you can get into some like really deep, strange places there. So I would suggest like definitely connecting with others too. If you're into like spirituality, like opening up your intuition a little bit more, um, connect with your community on that. Okay, let's see. We have this card. It says number 44. That's an angel number. It says weavers know weavers know that all is God. Weavers know that all is God. I really like this one. It almost looks like a spaceship, does it not? So, interesting, very interesting, is it not? It I really do think that you have like some star ancestry, like the Galactic Federation, galactic, intergalactic, star people, star beings, star seeds. Um, Maybe you astral travel at night, because this actually does connect to like the dream, like a dream weaver, someone who can travel through dreams, weave through dreams, create their own realities. And yeah, we all do that as well. So you are very highly magical, you are highly connected, and to the stars as well. Awaken artistic spirit, you are awakening your creativity and your creative expression right now, in whatever way that looks for you. Okay, and we have, Louise Hay. She has these cards that are beautiful affirmation cards. So this is the affirmation for you, pile number 1, with your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. It says, it is safe to look within. And there's a sunflower at the center of this lady's heart. And it says, as I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. I love what I see in me. It is safe to look within. So, what have we learned in the energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024 for your group pile number 1? Well, you're being activated. Your solar plexus and sacral chakra are being activated. Your intuition and psychic abilities are being activated right now, as well as your artistic talents, your creativity definitely is being activated. So you are in the process of creating something new. There's definitely something in the works, whether it be a project, a new business endeavor, a new idea, a new art project, a speaking engagement, something like on YouTube. Maybe you want to start your own YouTube channel. There's something that you really want to do, and it does ask for you to increase your knowledge on this. So if you're just starting out, like read some books, look on YouTube. There's tutorials everywhere. I said udemy.com as well, and other places. You can learn in so many ways, and then also connect with your local congregation, your local community, because you can definitely connect with people in your area as well. If you're around, if you live around people. Okay, let's just see if there's any more that comes from this tarot deck, the Awaken Tarot deck, your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2020. And it looks like these two just jumped right out. It's the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Look at that. It seems like this is kind of like my autofocus is not really doing as well today. So I hope that you can read this, but this is King of Swords, if you can see that. And then this is the Queen of Cups. They came out together like this. So, it seems like there's going to be someone or some people who are going to come in and help you with this. Someone who is very discerning, who's like the brainiac of the group, who can help you with your creative endeavor. And then the Queen of Cups, that's someone who also has that intuitive feeling, that the connection to the emotions, that emotional bond to really make things come alive for you. So you've got like a couple of people or beings even who are coming through for you to help you. You are highly protected during this time. I do want to say, like, yeah, there's a lot that can be let go of right now, but there's also a lot that's happening for you that is like being activated, and that's the biggest part of 2024. So I think this is just the beginning of it all. 2025 will do a whole new spread on that, on your predictions for 2025. But pile number one, this is what I have for you. Is there anything else that we want to say? Page of Wands. So yeah, that, like, that spark, that renewed interest, that spark, that exciting idea and creative passion, that fiery passion is coming out. And there's that Page of Wands. Oh, we got the moon too. That was right underneath. So there's like some intuition and something maybe unseen. You can't quite see it yet. You can't quite see how all this is panning out, but it is. Don't you worry. Things go, things are going to come through, and use your intuition, use your discernment. There will be people on your path who are going to help you out, and not to mention also your ancestors, your angelic guidance and ancestors. Okay, I think that's all I have for you, pile number one. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that this was helpful for you. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet and would like to stay up to date on all of the videos that I post. I post about 2 times per week. I haven't done it as much as I'd like to for the past couple of weeks due to personal reasons. But anyhow, go down to the comment section. Let me know how things are. And just let me know, like, which pile you chose. If you chose this one, or if you chose others, or all of them. So thank you so much for tuning in. Bye for now. Hi, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. This is your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. Yes, we are there already. I cannot believe it. It's been just a whirlwind of a year, has it not? So if you chose pile number two, this is your reading. This is your significator card, the Mycelium card with all these fruiting mushrooms here. And it says interdependence and support for life at the bottom. We have this magnet with this fiery orange yellow flower. And we will take a couple of these tarot cards from this tarot deck. This is the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. So we'll take a couple of those in just a little bit. I do have channeled messages for each and every pile. So I will read the channeled messages right now, and then we'll dive into your reading. So pile number two, your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. I have a whole bunch right here. So it did come through a little bit differently than the other times that I've been channeling. It came through more as like choppy, like words, thoughts, ideas, visuals, and sometimes things that I was hearing as well. So it says tears, ringing, water, ripples, some nausea in the stomach, indigestion, clean foods, dieting, weight loss, severing connections with someone or some people, creating a soul tribe, new networks, new connections, psilocybe, breaking addictions, supportive mushrooms, angelic guidance, tea thrice daily. I don't know why that came through like that. Tea thrice daily, herbal, horticulture, green thumb. So you might be someone who drinks tea, someone who has a green thumb, or someone is an herbalist or has a green thumb. I wrote down intellectual, lots of interests, heat in the body with increased activity, bike riding, or running. So you may be someone who likes running or bike riding or higher activities or creating heat in the body. Or at least like right now, that's how it has been. It says gaining energy, clearing energy, microdosing, medicinal use versus misuse or abuse, trickery, and deceit. Discern who, what, when, where. Strengthen your auric field. Past lifetimes, a hermit? Question mark. Himalayas. Hut on the hill and mountaintop. That's what I saw as a visual. Like there's a hut on the hill or mountaintop. A getaway, a retreat to Peru or Indian mountains. 2025, plan for it. Notification, there's communication via text, email, phone call in the next few days to the next few weeks, and it will be important. I have down finances, keep tabs on what you're spending. Restlessness and agitation, remove, remove, slow down, clutter or clear clutter, and don't rush. The haste makes waste. That came through as well. So that's the end of that. Don't rush, haste makes waste. Those are your channeled messages, pile number 2. So let's dive into your reading. I did channel these before these cards came out. So this is the Mycelium card right here. Interdependence and support for life. The Mycelium is the network that is, it's not the fruiting bodies. This is, mushrooms are the fruit of the mycelium. The mycelium is that network. It's almost like a neural network, if you think of it that way, where there's all these nutrients and the communication, the modes of communication from one plant or mushroom to the next happen. So this is just like, it's kind of like a highway underneath the dirt, like in the dirt. And most places do have mycelial networks. We are all connected. The earth is connected by mycelium. And so mushrooms are quite amazing in that sense. Let's take a look. We'll do a couple of cards from this tarot deck. Mystic Mondays, I think it's called. Okay, so let's see. Your energetic and psychic predictions for December. Wow, they're flying out. 2024. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so this one flew out first. We've got the Lovers. So definitely some choices, a decision, some love. We've got the Devil. Ooh, so what's the choice that you're making? The Devil. There's Temptations. There's Princess. Oh, Princess of Pentacles right here. And we've got Judgment and the World. Wow. Wow, there was a lot of like cards that came out for you all at once. So, what are we seeing here? You have a choice to make, right? So, in December 2024, your energy in this at this time is like choosing temptations versus something that like is going to, well, choosing between temptations or ending the temptations. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what I'm seeing from this. It's kind of like you've already been through all these temptations. I think for 2024, it's just been quite obvious the things that the milestones, the hills that you've had to climb. There's just been so many obstacles in some ways that you've had to overcome. And you've come to a point, a fork in the road, so to speak. And it's like you have the choice now to decide what you're going to entertain, right? So are you going to entertain the devil, or are you going to entertain like this Princess of Pentacles? Are you going to entertain like this new I think the princess, I might be wrong, but I think the Princess of Pentacles is like the Page of Pentacles. So that would be like a youthful admiration of, starting a new project. So it's kind of like you can go one way or go the other way. So it's your choice at this point, and I think like you will choose the higher of the two options, although the temptations might still tempt you at times to really take that road, take those routes again, but you know where it's going to lead you again. It's, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again. And you're knowing the consequences of those choices, but you keep on making them, right? So this time you have the choice to make a new choice. You have the choice to make a new choice anytime, actually. That's what I'm hearing. But this is just kind of like the energy, the energetic and psychic predictions that's happening within your field, your auric field right now. So it even said in the channeled messages, it said trickery and deceit, discern who, what, when, and where, strengthen your auric field, gaining energy, clearing energy with microdosing, maybe medicinal use versus misuse. So there is that definite like breaking addictions, supportive mushrooms, angelic guidance, teas maybe. You have the intellectual capabilities to make the right decisions for yourself, and you know what those are. Okay, let's take a look at your small cards here. We have abundance with solar plexus, chakra, and citrine. And it says the world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Isn't that so? Yes. Again, choice, right? We have the choice to see it a certain way. Okay. Let's see these cards. We've got the gem and the ring. So the ring can be binding. It's a union of sorts. It can be binding. The gem is created under a lot of pressure. I think you've been under a lot of pressure over the past year or so. It might have been the past couple of years from what I'm hearing. These are very interesting, beautiful, beautiful colors that are coming out. See all the colors that are coming out for you? So I think you do have this opportunity to choose what supports life, choose interdependence versus dependence on something, or independence. I think interdependence is that happy medium between it all. That's your choice. We have new life. You have the choice to create a new life at this time. 2025 is just around the corner, guys, and you have the choice right now to choose what's right for you. We have, oh, I don't even know what that is. Aries. I know that's Aries. I know that's the first house. Oh, and there's a naked person here, so I'm just going to have to like censor that really quick. Okay, so this says lust. I think I'm gonna have to look that up really quick. It might be Venus. Hold on a sec. Venus is correct. So this is lust. And I know from just meditation, from years and years of meditation, there is a huge temptation with lust. They always say lust and greed in the Vedantic pathways, because that's what I study. I study Vedanta meditations, and through the Vedanta societies, and lust and greed is like the two deceptive energies that really come through for the monks and nuns and the people who are on this spiritual journey, on the spiritual path to awakening. And that's like what I see too, is you have these temptations. It's right underneath the devil, this lust here. So there might be something that's, you also have the lovers, so there might be some sort of like lover's energy or lust energy that is gripping you, that is like holding you hostage in a sense. I don't know. That's just like what the energies are showing right now that's coming through. So just be aware of it. I think that's the biggest part of this whole thing, is just being aware of um, the energies right now. Okay. So I have an animal card. We have the wolf. Step into sovereignty. Step into sovereignty. Interesting. Yeah, you're like the wolf. You have you you're, the wolf is such a strong spiritual teacher as well. So I'm not surprised that it's coming up. It's showing up for you. I think I might put that over here actually. Oh, yeah, I'll put the wolf over here. We've got energy or anger with Aries, emotion. It says a fireball. I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that? Hopefully. There's something going on with my autofocus today. Okay, it says a fireball flies through the sky. You may feel energetic. Take the opportunity to fly into action and spark your creativity. If it's anger that you're feeling, contemplate on what might be hidden beneath. Will a fiery outburst really give you the result you really want? Energy or anger. That might be another I'd say another act of deception or trickery, something that you might get hung up on, lust and anger. But energy, you can utilize that energy in a different way. You don't have to put the energy into anger or being angry or lust or being lustful. You could put that into a creative endeavor. You could put that into a new project, a new idea. uh I see like someone working at the computer and creating a new program. I don't know if you guys are that intellectual in doing that. I know like my partner is really good at doing that. He's like created some sort of AI bot already. Like that's what's coming through as well. So, bringing that creativity, bringing that like energy that you're feeling, that inner fire that's starting to show up for you, bringing that into focus, like focused activities, not sex. I mean, unless, you want to. Again, it's your choice. And not anger unless you want to. That's your choice. But I'm just saying, like, there's other ways to go about this. If you want to, like, create a new life for yourself, how do you want to show up in that life? How would you want to show up in that life? How do you want to act? How do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Maybe you have to write that down for yourself. That's just stuff that is coming through right now. Sweetness. Oh, look at that. Sweetness. We've got sweetness in life. Yeah, you deserve so much sweetness in life. I think you've been through a lot of harsh times, which is probably the reason why you want to create some sort of escape in your energy, some sort of escape route, or you just like, start going off of your past programs of what you did in the past. um it doesn't have to be like that moving forward. This is your new life. You've created a gem of a life. You can create a new commitment. The ring is like a new commitment to self, right? Okay, we've got, you will manifest what you need. I love this. It says Archangel Michael, the angelic realm. That's from Archangel Michael to you, your town, planet Earth. Priority mail handle with care. And it has the angel wings here. And it says number 44. We got the number 44. Didn't we have 44 somewhere else? Or was that in another? That might have been in pile number 1. Anyhow, we have 44, the angel number 44. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Isn't that so nice? Oh my gosh. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Maybe you need to do that for yourself so that when 2025 comes, you already have the things written down that you wish for and that you, but write it as if it's already come to pass, like you've already done it or already are that way. I am free. I am financially free. I am living my happiest, most amazing life at a beach somewhere in the Bahamas. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, maybe that could be a good practice for you to do. Okay, we have when you feel the magic, sing. And you have a whale here. So there's a lot of ancestral energy here, a lot of ancient energy here. And using your voice, using your singing voice. When you feel the magic, sing. That's just beautiful. I think that is beautiful message. And that is sweet. Maybe you've been wanting to sing. Maybe you've been wanting, instead of like, belting out your anger, belt it out in a singing voice. I just really thought of that for a second. Like maybe just put your anger, your energy, your frustration, your lust into a song. I don't know. Is it something that you guys like to do? Is music part of your life? I mean, I think music is part of like every human being's life. All of us are connected in that way. Interdependence, support of life. There's this supportive network where music just hits something within us humans that brings us together, does it not? Yeah. So music might be a really big key to your manifestation, to your abundance, to you choosing what's right for you. And then you have when the weavers call your heart. Do what makes your heart sing. Number 34, when the weavers call your heart. Interesting. I feel like that's also a call to the mountains, call to the inner self. We did have past lifetimes a hermit, question mark, the Himalayas, hut on a hill, mountaintop, a getaway, retreat, Peru, Andean mountains, 2025, plan for it. So maybe there's a, maybe this would be something for you to take on as a project to plan out a future vacation or getaway, a retreat, something in 2025, and plan it right now because this is December. This is already like the end of the year. Okay, let's see. We have another card here. This is from the Louise Hay House cards. And this says, I am in the process of positive change, which you are. You can choose to be in the process of positive change. And it says, I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. See? There's so much positivity coming your way. I think let's just take a look at a couple more of these cards here, maybe one or two more because we had a lot of them up here already. So your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. The Hanged Man, or the Hanged Woman, actually, it says. And the Emperor. And then we've got on the bottom here, the Nine of Cups. I'll just take that one. I won't look at anything else. So we have the Hanged Woman doing some sort of acrobatics. Maybe doing some stretching would help too in the meantime while you're changing your perspective, making your choice at a standstill for a second. And then the Emperor knows what they want, they go for it, they're ready. They've kind of it looks like a bear, like the bear's wrapped around him. Like the bear is a symbol of strength and power and medicine. Like there's some medicine, bear medicine, that's like hugging you right now. There's some sort of bear that's surrounding your aura, your auric field. It might be a yeah, that might be something, not just the wolf, but the bear is coming through for you. And then the Nine of Cups. So, Nine of Cups is wish fulfilled. So, definitely moving towards positive, new changes going on for 2025. And we'll definitely like dive a lot deeper into 2025 with a spread for 2025. But this is just kind of like, since it's the end of the year in 2024, this is just kind of what's coming out. Your energy right now is like making the choice to, and making the decisions to like choose the more positive outcomes, choose the more positive changes, choose the more positive choices right now, and just go from there. Like that's all you have to do, one thing after the next. It's just constantly your choice, your choice. You can choose lust and anger. You can choose putting all that energy that you would put into lust and anger, or lust and greed, into a an outlet like music, or some sort of project. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. You will manifest what you need. You will manifest what you need. Absolutely. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you so much for showing up today for yourself, and for just like, tuning in. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my reading. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so that you never miss a reading from me. And go down to the comment section and let me know if this has resonated with you. Tell me, at the very least, if what pile you chose, if you chose this pile or not. Um, Otherwise, I will see you hopefully in my other readings. Take care. I wish you the best in 2024, the very end of 2024. 2025 is coming right around the corner, but this is definitely going to be a good, great December for you. Pile number 2. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful rest of the week, and rest of the month. Take care and bye for now. Hello to pile number 3 and welcome back. Your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. You're here for this reason. Pile number 3, if you chose this pile, then this is your significator card. It's the portal, which is the access to the infinite. Access to the infinite. And you have this magnet, which is the blue flower magnet. Very, very pretty. It's kind of like a periwinkle color, isn't it? It almost looks to me like passion flower. Look it up if you don't know what passion flower looks like. They're beautiful flowers. Okay, and we'll take a couple of these tarot cards in a few minutes, but what we're going to do first is dive into the channeled messages. First and foremost, I'll read your channeled messages. They kind of came through a little bit differently today. It was a little bit more like words and phrases, just quick insights, thoughts, images, sounds, colors. So whatever came to the mind at the time, I wrote down. So it might be a little bit like, it's not like a reading, like sometimes it's poetic or sometimes it's like prose, but this is a little bit different today, how it came through. And then we'll dive into your oracle cards and the reading itself. So, pile number 3, your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. And we are already here. I cannot believe it. It's been quite a year, has it not? 2024 has been quite the year. Okay. So I've got all of your channel messages right here. I'm just going to read it off and take it or leave it. It is what it is. Of course, like, you know, it's not a one-on-one with anyone, so this is just a group channeled message. Okay, pile number 3 says glowing ball, bouncy ball, silicone. Lots of childhood trauma, like you cannot recall some of your past memories. Then I have boredom question mark. And then I wrote down palette, or it actually wanted to come out as Patel as well. So I don't know if that's a name or someone that you know, or if, well, there's a lot of Patels, of course, out there, but that just kind of like came out. If there's like a Dr. Patel or someone that you know by the name of Patel. Then I wrote down enemies not real, they're imagined. You need deep rest and solitude. Hibernate like a bear. Lots of sleep and dream time. Surrealism. Container and boxes. So something to do with containers and boxes. Shipping to another country. Questions. There's like lots of questions that you have. You're very inquisitive. You have a very inquisitive and curious mind. That's what I wrote down. You're a lover of God. What I wrote down, lover of God, lover of life, even with all its imperfections. You have, I wrote down demonstrations, like activist, if you're an activist or consider yourself someone who has done that or does do that. Bringer of hope, truth, story time for children. Proud parent, you might be a proud parent. And I also wrote down Papa and Mimi. So those might be names that you go by, parent or grandparent, or that's your grandparent or grandparent, or grandparent or parent, or someone that you know goes by Papa and Mimi. I wrote down Mediterranean region, Mediterranean food, Mediterranean diet, may be useful. Generosity, self-sufficient, ancestors, connection to other realms, 8 ways, and then I wrote down 8 the ways, like ATE, and then the number 8. And then I wrote down 108 times 10. Kleenex brand sniffles. Keep rested and keep hydrated. Maybe you guys are going through some sort of sickness or illness at this time and you're not feeling well, or you got the sniffles, or you get the Kleenex brand, I don't know, of tissues. There's the Jergens brand too, like maybe you're hydrating your skin with Jergens. Then I wrote down tally ho as an expression. I don't know anyone who says that, but maybe it's something that you will understand. And then I put receiver, I wrote down receivers on, gateway open now. Those are your channeled messages, pile number 3. So let's dive into your reading. We have the portal right here. You see that? It says access to the infinite. So that really, there's a portal opening for you right now at the end of 2024. At this time, I'm seeing like you entering through this portal, like actually not even looking back. You're like, I'm done with 2024. I'm ready to go. So this is like the end, the culmination of everything that has been completed, that you've done over the past 11 months in 2024. And December now is like your energy right now is kind of just like boxing things up. Like you're creating some time like to imagine and dream and sleep more and rest more, maybe write more. There's no, I don't know why I wrote down boredom question mark. You might be bored, but there's a lot of you who are like big dreamers, big imaginers, like people who have a big imagination, very inquisitive, very curious. So there's something to that. You're stepping through this portal right now, and I don't see you looking back. So that's a bit of big significance, I guess, for your group. Let's see what you have for your tarot cards. Okay, so Your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. Pile number 3. Your energetic and psychic predictions for December 2024. Pile number 3. Should I do one more? Oh, wow. There's way too many. Too many. Wow, that's, I'll put those off to the side because those are ones that did want to come out for you. So I have 3 that came out here and then another 3 over here that came out and flipped over. So we'll keep those ones for a little bit later when we come back to these. So we've got the Son of Cups. We have, and that's with the Swan. We've got the 5 of Swords. Interesting. With the worms here being severed. There's a worms, like a earthworm that's severed with 5 of Swords. And then we've got the Son of Swords. Ooh. So you've got 2 knights. The Son of Cups and the Son of Swords. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords. So there is something being offered to you right now that's coming in the form of something that you're going to love. And then there's still an attachment I see, but like, because I saw so strongly this visual of you just like walking through this portal, I think you're just going to leave behind the 5 of Swords energy. 5 of Swords energy has that like carrying other people's thoughts and carrying other people's swords, carrying other people's stuff. It's kind of like the empath who just like carries everyone's stuff, and you're going to leave that behind. You don't need to carry everyone else's stuff anymore. Like, that's being severed, actually. So you got the Son of Cups and then the Son of Swords. Everything is happening very quickly. These actions are happening very quickly. You're just done with 2024. You're ready to like hop on through. You're ready to experience some new energies, really. Some new energies. I did write down, and this might be like the enemy is not real, they're imagined. This could be also just your mind thoughts, something like not even just other people's, but your own mind thoughts that were like imagined, not real. So you're letting that go. You're letting that go. You're stepping through the portal. You're accessing a new level of awakening, a new level of existence here, a new way of being. Okay, so, okay, I like this energy here. Yeah, it's happening really fast for you too. Okay, we've got solar plexus chakra with manifestation. So manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief with topaz right here. The yellow. Yeah, you're just like, okay, I'm going to manifest what I want to manifest. I'm like ready to step through this portal. I don't even know what's on the other side, but I don't care. I'm just going. I can do it. I can do it. There's this confidence that you have, this belief in yourself that you didn't have before. Maybe you didn't have before. Maybe even now you're lacking a little bit of confidence, but you're like, it couldn't be any worse. It really, like, I'm ready to just move on. That's the experience that I'm feeling right now in the energy that you're in, this psychic and energetic presence. Then I've got the castle. You're building your own castle. You are building your own castle. You're creating your own life. Oh yeah. And then we've got all that glitters. Look at all the yellow here. You're creating a life that glitters. You're creating a new life, a life that's full of like more passion, more love, more confidence, more joy, more yellow. Like, yellow flowers are coming through right now for you. Okay. And then we've got Venus in Aquarius. Isn't that Aquarius? Venus in Aquarius in the 11th house with detachment. So you are like, and this is interesting that it's like right underneath the 5 of Swords. You're detaching from this energy. Absolutely. You are creating a level of detachment, like just separating yourself from all that was bogging you down before. I have the animal of the elephant here. Move beyond obstacles. It's kind of like that Ganesh energy, Ganesha, in Hinduism, the elephant god. And the elephant god Ganesha, he's the remover of obstacles. So this says move beyond obstacles. You are an intelligent being, just like this intelligent animal. And you can just, like the elephant, just kind of step over these obstacles. It's so easy. It's so simple for you. You can just do it. It's like, oh, this little thing, which would have been a mountain before, but now it's like, oh, a little pimple. You're just stepping over it. Easy, easy peasy. Okay, we've got evolution with Virgo and wisdom. We have a seed pod catches the wind. A seed pod uses the wind to travel further afield and create its chances of finding fertile ground. Evolution can be practical. Minor changes can add up. What small useful habits can you put in place? Yeah, maybe this is a good time also to just kind of like identify your habits, the things that you want to, like positive habits that you want to create and bring into the new year with you, the things that you've created. I think like not all of 2024 was bad. It's just like it was a very movement kind of year. There was a lot of movement through a lot of energies, things that were kind of uncomfortable. There was a lot of, just a lot of movement. So you have planted some seeds. And I think, the seeds are being planted and are finding some fertile ground now. So the things that you have created already as like positive habits during this year will move into the 2025 year. But then there's also that option of like writing down the goals and the habits and the things that you want for 2025 to just have a happier, more fulfilled life, right? Evolution can be practical, so minor things can add up. Don't underestimate the things that you did for this year. Maybe that would be a good idea for you to write down actually the minor changes, no matter how minor they are, changes that you created for this year, and see if you like, if you identify them, you'll just be like, wow, that I did do a lot this year, even if it felt like you were not moving. There's a lot of movement. Space. You've created a massive amount of space in your auric field. You are expansive, you are more aware, you have created space, you let go of a lot. You let go of a lot, from what I'm hearing. You have number 32 with when it's time to say goodbye. And I just said you have let go of a lot. And look, this is the dragon. When it's time to say goodbye to the year of the dragon. And look at this little guy like holding on, like, no. Well, it's time to let go. It's time to let go of the year of the dragon. We're going to move in to a new year pretty soon, in like 3 weeks' time, or less than that, actually. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Time to let go of 2024. Out with the old and with the new. Ready to make some new changes. Ready to move on. Ready to go through that portal. You are ready. It's time to play. I think this is going to be a lighter, like there's going to be a lot still that you probably have to address in 2025 and 2026. I'm not going to lie, but there is something like where there's going to be a lightness about it. So Pluto and Aquarius happened just recently. So all of us are on this new timeline of Pluto and Aquarius, no more Pluto and Capricorn. So it says you're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. So there's definitely new space, new fun, new creativity. Maybe you have a dog that you got recently. I don't know why that came through, but just playful like a dog. You know, dogs can play. They're so much fun. If you like dogs, if you like cats, they're fun too. Animals, maybe you have a connection with animals. Maybe you have a connection with animals. That's what I'm thinking. So these two are Louise Hay's cards. So one of them says, "Freedom is my divine right." And on the back, it says, "I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be." Beautiful. Freedom is my divine right. Yes, it is. And then it says, "I am flexible and flowing." You got two of these. The other two groups did not. So I am flexible and flowing. And it says, "I am open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly." Beautiful. I'm flexible and flowing. Isn't that so nice? So you're creating your own life. You're creating and you've created a level of detachment, a severing of ties from that which no longer serves you. And you are moving into such a beautiful state of newness, of a new life, of something that's just like more joyful, more playful, more fun. You are going to have a beautiful year ahead of you. And I'm not saying this just because it's like, oh yeah, everything's so beautiful. No, I'm saying you're creating this. You are manifesting it. You have been. You've been going through a lot over the past couple of years. Give yourself a break. Right? It's time for you. It's time for you. Yeah. And you do have connection with other realms, with your ancestors, with your guides and guidance. So make sure to call upon them when you need. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll just put this, I don't know where to put these, but I'm just going to put them over here, I think, just because there will be more room to just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing with all this, but there we go. Okay. I had to just do a little bit of like Tetris, trying to figure out where to put everything. And I still don't know if this is like the, anyhow, I'll just keep it this way. We have 3 more cards that came out. Remember when I was shuffling this, 6 cards came out. So let's see what these are. It says Justice with the number 11. Wait, this say 8? Oh, no. That's so weird. Okay, so we have Justice. We have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 of Pentacles. And we have Strength. Justice and Strength came out. 6 of Pentacles being given something like your ancestors, from what I'm hearing, is they're trying to help direct you. And you already know this. You already know that you're being directed. You're being guided by God, by the creator, by the universe, by source energy. So it's kind of like not new to you, pile number 3. Your energy is already very psychically and spiritually aware. So it's more like, just, detach from that which, has to go. Bye bye 2024. In comes 2025. You're ready to create the new, right? So this is definitely justice for you. This is, you have to show strength right now to kind of like just push through the last like 3 weeks here. And you're being given actually some strength to push through, because it's not like you have to push through so much. It's actually like asking you to sleep and dream and rest, hibernate, create. Yeah, just keep hydrated, make sure that you connect with your ancestors, you connect with your higher self. So it's a lot of like self-care right now, and they're giving you that time and that space and that energy and that strength to do that, even though you're resting more, if that makes sense. Okay, I think, do I have anything else? Well, the Ace of Wands wanted to come out. That was on the top. That was just on the top here. So Ace of Wands, yeah, just giving you that like extra boost to get through this last little bit of 2024. Guys, it's been just so amazing to be with you all in 2024. Starting off this year was a little crazy. And I really hope that 2025 brings about like new blessings, new joys. There's always going to be a little bit of obstacles to overcome, but that is life. We're all in it together. And I hope that you see that you constantly are, you know, the co-creators of this world, of this universe. So, you know, keep yourselves positive, keep yourselves in a state of imagination and love and joy. Try as best you can to like uplift yourself in this time of deep rest and deep hibernation, so to speak. If you're in the winter time, you understand what I'm saying. If this is summertime for you, well, you still have this necessity, I guess, within your energy field to rest and take more time for yourself. So just think of it that way, okay? Because it is still the end of the year. Okay, pile number 3. It's been wonderful to have you here. I really appreciate you all coming and tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my reading. And remember to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a reading from me. I try to upload twice a week, every week. Of course, the last couple of weeks, I've really missed out on that. There's just been a couple of personal issues that I had to deal with. So I am very sorry about that, but I'll get back on the train here. So with that being said, go down to the comment section. Let me know how things are going for you, what you're expecting in 2025 and beyond. So yeah, I hope for the best for you in 2020, at the end of 2024, going into 2025. I'll do a more extensive reading for 2025 for you guys. But for now, I guess that's all I have. Bye for now.